Hello friends. So in continuation of analysis of previous year papers, so today I have come up with the DBMS topic previous year asked questions. So in this video we will discuss 10 questions asked from DBMS, and in another video I will come up with more DBMS questions. So there will be two video for DBMS also. So those who are new to the channel or have not subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel so that you don't miss any update. And there are videos for computer network also. You can go there and check whatever which type of questions are being asked from computer network topic in recent IT exam. So let's start. So first question is, what type of join is needed when you wish to include rows that do not having matching values? So options are equijoin, indefinite join, intermediate join, natural join, and outer join. So correct answer will be outer join. So I have already told you that we should focus on joins and other topics separately because question comes from these topics. So whenever we want to have all the columns, whether it is matching or not, from two tables, so we will use outer join. There are two types of outer join: left outer join, right outer join, and there is one more which is full outer join. So we need to go and read about those topics or learn about those topics. Next question is, which of the following are five built-in functions provided by SQL? This is very easy questions. If we have a little bit knowledge about SQL, we can answer it very easily. So let me scan the options: sum, average, mean, max, name. No, it is not correct. Name, yeah, count, sum, average, max, mean. So option E will be correct answer. These are five built-in function. Next set of questions. The result of SQL select statement is a report, no, file, table, page, form. So answer will be table. Whenever we write a select statement like select star from some table or select column names from some table having some where conditions, we see the results are coming in the form of table. So the answer will be table. Next is, a case SQL statement is which of the following? So the question is being asked where we have case statement in SQL query. So what is the best suitable option for this question? Options are a way to establish a data definition in SQL. No, that's not correct. A way to establish an if then else in SQL. Yeah, this is correct. We can write the same query by using if else also or by using case also. So this will be correct answer. Next question is, which of the following is used to create and delete views and relations within tables? Very easy question. If we have read DDL, DML and all those things, we can answer these questions. The answer will be DDL. Options are option D, data definition language. So create and delete comes under DDL. Next is, a DBMS performs several important functions that guarantee the integrity and consistency of the data in the database. Which of the following is not one of those functions? So options are data integrity management. This is responsibility of DBMS. Data reports. No, DBMS doesn't produce any reports. Security and storage management. It is the responsibility of DBMS. Data storage management, DBMS, and security management. So all these four options A, C, D, E are handled by DBMS, but reports is manual process. So our answer will be option B, data reports. Next is, Dash architecture is a client-server software architecture pattern in which user interface, functional process logic, data storage and access are developed and maintained as independent modules, most often on separate platform. Okay, so this is about tiering structure. So by reading the question, we can see this is a three-tier structure they're talking about. So answer will be three-tier. So we know that in three-tier structure, one is the user level or user view, second is the developer level or developer view, and third is the DB level. So user sits here, developer sits here, and DBS sits here. So this is a database structure, and this upper one is the user layer. So this is all about three-tier structure. Next is partitioning defined by non-overlapping ranges of values for a specified attribute is known as. So see, this question is very behavioral kind of question. You will not find more about partitioning in any tutorials or anywhere with the ranges. So we have to understand what it is being asked, and we have to eliminate other option or select correct option. So it is telling partitioning by non-overlapping ranges of values for a specified attribute. So the key is non-overlapping ranges of values. So we can see it is not continuous partitioning. It is not talking about that. Hash is something else. Hash functions are something else. Range partitioning feels like it is very suitable for here. So option will be C, range partitioning. So likewise, you may see that some questions are there which are more or less behavioral kind of questions. So that we can answer very well if we read the question 2 or 3 times. Next is the Oracle environment of database is called. Okay, so it is just asking what we call database in Oracle. So let's read the options: data structures, data type, database schema, database instance, or data mart. So the most suitable answer will be database schema. Data mart is something different. It is a concept of data warehouse. Data type and data structures are very different thing. Database instance is the structure of database or content of database at any particular instance. So schema will be the correct answer here. And the last question is, which method of database recovery involves undoing unwanted changes to the database, such as undoing a partially completed transaction interrupted by power failure? Yeah, so it is option, it is asking about undo the changes. So the correct answer will be rollback. We know commit and rollback. Commit is permanent change and rollback is to roll back the changes. So these were the 10 questions. There is one more questions for you. You have to answer this question in comment section. So it is telling there are two relation A and relation B. So we have to tell RA minus RB is equivalent to what? So this is the question from relational algebra. So by now you must have completed your relational algebra part. So you have to tell the answer for this question in comment section. And in next video I will start with this question only. So till then, keep learning. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.